policy we have in place in terms of antitrust, competition policy that we have in place, we'll be able to bring that down. But I'm delighted that the cement industry has responded positively to what the president wants, what the country wants, what the consumer wants. We must make sure that we get good value for money, but we do not exploit the average Nigerian. That is unfair and it's not good, and we must discourage it. The final question, I think those were the three main questions asked. Sorry, there were four questions. One from Okechukwu, the second was on Game Changer, the third was from the man from Akwa Ibom, which I've responded to, and the last one is how do we continue to protect the rights of the consumer? And I think I've addressed that also.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call on just two persons who have been here for most of the days for 1 minute remarks each, an overview of your impression of this program and whatever comments you have. For just 1 minute, Mrs. Omatayo Omatosho, and the gentleman there, you've been around for the 4 days, the bearded man. Yes, please. You come forward for just 1 minute, please. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I stand here on behalf of the Nigerian media to first thank the organizers of this beautiful, very, very instructive and incisive public affairs forum, which I normally would call an August occasion in the month of November. We must commend the likes of Dr. Doyin Okupe and his team, because being one of those that have attended almost all the days that we started till now, and hearing the feedback I get from my colleagues seated down, talking, gisting, chatting, most of the things that have been said had to do with the fact that such a forum must continue. Such a forum must continue. We need to be informed. We need to be carried along. We need to know what is going on to be able to spread the good news, not just within Nigeria, but outside Nigeria. So please, let's give a round of applause for the organizers of this very, very instructive outing. A lot had been said, and I'll be doing a disservice to this short presentation if I do not say that now that we are more enlightened, we are more informed, we are more educated as to the workings of Mr. President, then we owe this nation something very, very integral. And what do we owe this nation as media practitioners? If we don't say it the way it is, the outside world will try to say it for us, and they will say it in a very, very derogatory manner. And so we must try to say it the way it is. And I must tell you what I did say a few hours ago, yesterday, when I came here. And while I was watching the goings on, I said I wish my colleague in the United States, Christina Manpour, was here today to see all the good works of President Jonathan that had been spelled out and showcased to us. He is working the talk. What did Christine Amanpour, what did she say about Nigeria? I was in America a few days ago, and I was in the living room watching the television, and I saw her talking about the Ebola scourge. And passionately, she said, Nigeria, with a country population of 170 million people, have been able to nail it. They nailed it. Within few weeks, they nailed it. Why wouldn't the government of the United States go to Nigeria to ask them how they were able to nail it? All of us watching her felt so proud of being Nigerians. Give yourselves a round of applause. And that's why it occurred to me while watching her that it is not just Ebola that we've been able to nail. It is not just attacking the scourge of Ebola that we are doing here as a nation. Under President Goodluck Jonathan, we have seen today that he's doing a lot in terms of road transportation, rail transportation, water transportation, of course talking of aviation, talking of health, talking of education. All of us were here yesterday and they spelled it out to us. We're here to commend the good works of Mr. President and also to assure him that we will give him all the support, and please let this platform continue so that we can be together. Thank you.
Thank you very much, madam. Let me announce this as the last speaker comes forward. We have this audio CD which is available for free.
Well, there you have it. You have been watching the live broadcast of the Public Affairs Forum with the theme, the Jonathan Administration, 4 Impactful Years. We've had 3 ministers here speaking to the people gathered here: Minister of Works, Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, and the coordinating Minister of the Economy and Minister of Finance. It's been a very eventful time, full of a lot of information. I hope you've had a very lovely time. I'm Lanre Lasese, and this is where we end this broadcast. We'll now hand you back to the studios.